There is inside you all the potential to be whatever you want to be. Hold on to your dream. You are the person you dreamed of being, simply because you had the courage to believe in your potential and hold on to your dream.
Natalie,
Yeah!
from the Lily Oriana area, Maria Sanchez.
From the Emerald Soviet area, Valerie Yoki.
From the Emerald Soviet area,
Take a risk when no one will. Dare to climb the steepest hill. Never know what's waiting for you on the other side. Take a chance that seems too great. Learn to learn from your mistakes. Don't let another moment pass you by. Your tomorrow is in your hands today. The time is now to take that leap of faith and find the courage to dream, the courage to fly, the courage to live the way you want to live your own life. You can have it all. You can touch the sky. So give your heart a reason to believe. Find the courage to dream. Don't leave your song unsung. Don't leave some good undone. When you know there's one someone that you can touch. Be a part of a bigger plan. If you think you can, you can. Make a difference to this world, sharing your love. Like a fire, starts with just a spark. You can be a candle, shining in the dark. So find the courage to dream, the courage to fly, the courage to live the way you want to live your own life. You can have it all. You can touch the sky. So give your heart a reason to believe and find the courage to dream. Just like that bumblebee, don't know that it can't fly. Your feet will never leave the ground till you dare to try. Find the courage to dream, the courage to fly, the courage to live the way you want to live your own life. You can have it all. You can touch the sky. So give your heart a reason to believe. Make your mark, leave your legacy, and find the courage to dream. Ooh.
Is about the relationships. And I heard Gloria Mayfield Banks say one time that she came and started for the money, but she stays for the recognition and the sisterhood, and that is so true. And one of the things I can say to you guys is, you've heard Danielle say it, you heard a couple of the other directors say it, that the lifestyle, I didn't really get that piece until maybe, to be honest with you, maybe like a year and a half ago. And get to the point that you understand that before you make any further decisions about what your career should be or where your future should be. Because once you get to that place where you understand what they're talking about, the lifestyle, it's not just the money, it's not just the gifts. I mean, that's awesome and awesome and awesome, but it's about just like the heart of what this company stands for. It's about the way they empower and build up women. Just listening to listening to Kathy Hulu today was amazing. And that's our world. And I heard people say they love being here because they've entered a different world. This is your world. How much of it you want to be like in your daily life is totally up to you. And that's what I strive for every single day, is that this is my life. And I love it. And I want to pass it on to every single person in my unit, to the people that I meet, to the people on the street, to the people in my skincare classes. I want them to understand what we talk about when we say the lifestyle. And so I beg of you to join us and be part of that lifestyle so you understand it for yourselves and you can see yourself passing that on to future generations of Mary Kay, as well as changing your family, because this business has changed my family. It has changed my children, it's changed my husband, it has brought my family closer to God. It has done more than just what seems like is, from the outside. It makes you more than rich. It makes you rich in your heart and in your home. Before Mary Kay, I was a manager for an insurance company. I was in middle management, and they dictated my life. They chose when I could take time off. They chose what family events or what events I could be to or could attend with my children. And I felt stuck. I felt like I didn't have options. So when my girlfriend approached me about Mary Kay, I kind of laughed about it. I don't know if those of you that haven't heard my story, I really thought it was for people that couldn't get a real job. I thought it was for people that didn't want a real job, and I thought it was for people that weren't qualified to do anything else. Until I met the amazing leadership, and I saw the potential, so I said, why not? Go for it. I went for it. Within the first 5 months of being in my business, I earned my first car, then became a sales director. And at every new level, there's a new devil. Got to the sales director, could have been pursuing that lifestyle that everyone talked about because I didn't get it yet. So I was afraid to leave that corporate job, and I stayed there for a year and a half. I'm going to be really honest right now. I wasn't doing Mary Kay great. I heard Sean Key say today that he can't say the word S-U-C-K, so he said it tucked. I tucked as a sales director, okay? We're not going to use the S word. I was in jeopardy of not being a sales director. And I called Chris one day, and I said, you know what? I think I'm going to quit Mary Kay. I was a mid-level car driver, and I was thinking that it was just too hard for me to keep doing both. And she said, well, why are you doing both? Chris talked to me about a transition plan forever. And I let fear kind of stop me in my tracks. And then what happened was that when you're in fear, you start to, all the reasons why I wanted Mary Kay, I started using for the reasons why I didn't want it. Oh, 9 to 5's not that bad. Oh, this kind of raise isn't that bad. I guess I started rationalizing in my head all the reasons why I hated those things were becoming reasons for me to stay there just because I was scared. And Chris, I cry every time I tell this story. I get teary-eyed because Chris didn't know what to say. And she said, I think we need to pray. And she prayed on the phone with me. And do you know, a week and a half later, they let me go. Wow. God answered my prayers, and that was the best thing that ever happened to me. So if you don't understand what this business can do for you, for your family, you're missing it. Talk to somebody, get it, see what, capture that dream that you need to capture this week, because once you have that, you're not going to let it go. And that's what's going to get you up and get you motivated and work. Discipline, Jenny's discipline's amazing. Discipline is not always something that I'm great at, but I know what motivates me. So instead of having the discipline sometimes, I use what motivates me. What motivates me is changing lives and changing generations for just future generations. Just legacy leader, legacy in my family. That's how I think now, where before I was afraid to even dream any bigger. I was gonna let it all go because of fear. So do not do that to yourself, because it's not about this, it's about the platform to change other people's lives. Because the more you do and the more you grow, the more people you get to speak to, the more people they seek what you have to say, and you change people's lives.